Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second annual VHS New Year's Eve party. Joined with us, as always, is the late and great Heroicus.
Hello. For anyone,
Today, what?
for anyone curious,
No,
I am
continue.
playing Resident Evil 2 in the background here. Go ahead.
So today we have a discussion. We're going to go over the year in retrospective. In retrospect, I mean. And we're going to talk about our least favorite moments, our least favorite episodes, our favorite moments. I think we should go with you because you're the host guy.
Yeah. All right. So first off, I have two questions because I listened through the first New Year's Eve party episode. So actually, I don't have two questions. Two things to say actually. So during that, I said I was gonna watch The Matrix Resurrections, and I was like, not super excited for it. I was just like, this might be interesting. Turns out, yeah, I did watch it. It's utter trash, and it felt like a fucking SNL skit. So, yeah. And the question I have is, at the time, you said you were working on your second rewatch of The Simpsons, so did you finish that?
Oh, good question. I got up to like season 22, which is like right around the time where the quality dips even a little further. So I kind of got a little like burnt out. So no.
Damn, weak.
I know. I haven't even watched the newer two seasons.
Hmm,
I'm weak. You are a better Simpsons fan than I am now. I passed the baton.
damn, I'm honored and disgusted.
Good
So, I'm
response.
gonna say what I think is probably the three most significant events of the year. Um, Obviously, beginning of the year, Russia decided to be an asshole and invaded Ukraine, and that shit's still going on, and it's bullshit.
Mm.
Then Will Smith slapped somebody at the Oscars. I forget, I can't recall what the fuck his name is. Oh, Chris Rock. That that shit was so fucking overly dramatic.
Oh yeah, where he got slapped and then half the internet pretended to care.
Yeah. And then obviously the best event of the year was at the Game Awards, the fucking Bill Clinton kid.
Oh yeah, the Game Award. Yes,
Yeah, we'll get back to
the
that.
Game of the Year. Yeah.
So beginning of the year, I got my PS5. It was off of eBay. It was about 900. Came with like a bunch of accessories, two controllers, a bunch of games, and had I bought everything brand new, it actually would have cost me like 1300. So it was a reasonably good deal. Uh,
Mhm.
I made a little bit of money back. I sold the headset that came with it, and I sold, excuse me, I think like one of the games.
Hmm. It's pretty eventful. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Since we're going on to your stuff still, is with the episodes, like the from season two, what would be your highlight and your least favorite?
All right. Let me give me just a second as I'm playing to get to a cutscene, and then I'll pull up the list.
All good. I'll
Okay.
do a little song.
So, all
All
right. All right. Let's see here.
Okay.
Uh, there's no one answer for either, so I'm gonna say Great Soda Debate was a pretty good start to the year. It was a goofy episode. And let me see. Hot Takes was also fun. I'm excited to do the sequel in season 3. Let's see what else we got here. Honestly, even though I don't think I said much during it, the Assassin's Creed episode was pretty nice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like I'm not super into that game, and it's also just I like the lore of it at least, if not the gameplay that I've experienced so far. Like,
Hmm.
I'll give more.
Yeah.
I'd like to give more of the games a shot at some point, and we'll see if I like it better than the older games.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, go ahead.
If you start with any of the newer ones, Origins is really good. That's the one in Egypt.
Ah, that sounds interesting.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Continue.
and then I think the absolute highlight of this year has been the Elm Street trilogy that we've done so far,
Oh yeah.
especially the third episode. That was good
Mm.
shit.
Hmm.
Uh,
Really was.
the Outhouse of Horror 2 episode also was pretty fun. There was a additional story that I read that ended up getting cut because otherwise the episode would have been like 2 hours. But I'm just gonna save that for next time. So it's like I'll only have to read like one more story, and Venom has to do all
That'd
the
be
work.
great. Me doing work? Ah, get out of here.
And let's see, as far as least favorite, uh, think here. I don't really have an answer for that. Because, like, some episodes obviously weren't as amazing as others, but, like, I still had fun. Can't recall, like, there were some that, like, were just a pain to edit, so, like, those I can't remember which ones I had issue with. Alright. So anyways, yeah. Shortly after getting the PS5, I picked up a copy of Forbidden West and I played that and it was fantastic.
Keep.
Are you still there?
Still need.
It's hard to hear you over the game.
Oh no, it's all good. I was just saying you're lucky. I still been meaning to get my hands on both the PS5 and Forbidden West.
Yeah. One of those is easy to get your hands on.
Hmm.
PS5 is still kind of difficult to get a hold of.
Oh yeah.
So you obviously won't see this until the episode comes out, but uh these mods I got 3 mods running for Resident
Yeah.
Evil 2, and I know I told you before, but I'm saying this just for those listening. So I have a mod for Claire that puts her in Leon's RPD outfit. Then I have a mod that turns Leon into Claire, and whenever it goes into a cutscene, it's like the body like morphs into and like gets taller up to Leon's size and dimensions. And then when it goes back out of a cutscene, she like shrinks back down to her normal size. It's so funny.
Horrifying.
Like a weird defense mechanism that only you know how like if you were to encounter like a certain wild animals, you would like puff yourself up to like seem bigger. It's like
Yeah.
it almost seems like that's what's going on.
Be careful, Mr. X. I could get slightly taller when I'm angry.
Yeah.
All right. And for me, this year it's been pretty eventful. I've moved like 3 times, and I'm sick of moving. Like if I have to pick up another fucking thing, I'm jumping in the street. But I yeah, well, this year was the year you gave me the PC, right? Or was that last year?
Um, I forget. I think that might have been early this year. I could be wrong.
Uh, well, this year, I'll just call it this year. This year, you, Heroicus, gave me this PC, which I've been using. It's and a microphone, so I can both have something for the podcast, and also I can play PC games, which has been really cool because I haven't had a PC since like 2018, 19. Remember that one?
I think it was actually 2017.
Oh yeah, that's how long it took for my dad to quote go fix it. Oh yeah, moved out of my parents, and that was really cool and liberating. Honestly, I haven't had like much of anything besides just like personal little minor victories throughout this year, and nothing like super big. So I can't really go on super long because it's like. Uh. So, but if we're going on for like rating the episodes, the podcast episodes, I have a list already. So I'll pretend you asked me that. Um,
So what's your rating on the episodes?
wow, thank you. I would say that my favorite, I agree with you, is the Elm Street episodes because it's just like I think that specifically episode 3 too. It's like uh I think some of the best episodes, like you're saying also with Assassin's Creed, even the Mafia episode, it's we're really good if we have the guests going on and adding a little bit of a like an injection of life into it. Not saying that we don't have great conversations on here. It's always just good to get some new blood once in a while.
Yeah.
And for me, my least favorite, not on like the like the content of the episode, but the subject matter is the bathroom stories. I just
Your favorite to be kind of gross.
hmm
But yeah. We
Yeah.
thought about doing a second episode briefly, and then we're like, it's just gonna be more of the same shit. Literally.
Hey. Uh, let's see. Had a crush on a girl at one point. Didn't go anywhere, but it was nice to remember I had human emotions.
Ooh.
Yeah. Romantic endeavors that go nowhere. That's another checklist on the year. Uh, so really, I think that kind of just bottles it for me. It's like that's a
Uh, some more on me. I greatly expanded my vinyl collection.
ooh.
Uh, uh, it's hard to take a picture of them considering how big they are, but I got like a bunch of Pat Benatar albums and uh, some of Blondie as well. Two of my favorite
Nice.
things from back then. Uh,
Good shit.
all right, yeah. Finally, I just get to the point where I can unlock my unlimited ammo weapons, so I can really blast through stuff here.
Hell yeah.
Uh oh, also got into it was last year when I started, but I got into Hot Toys collecting, and I'll throw up a picture of that in the video of all of what I have right now.
Oh yes. Speaking of those hot toys, did you ever get that situation fixed with that Darth Maul one? It was the Darth Maul one, right?
It was, yeah, I got it, and it just kind of wasn't. It's hard to pose. No, I'm just like, I'm just gonna sell it. I can pretty much get my money back when I do it. So, I'll just do that at some point, and, I'll just, buy a different one.
Oh yeah.
Another character. I got 3 on my list, but they're probably not gonna be available till next year, so.
Oh. Well, ones do you have in mind?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
which ones do you have in mind?
so there was, even though I already have Black Widow from Endgame, there was the snowsuit Black Widow from the Black Widow movie. I thought that looked cool. It'll also be something extra fun to do, like, shots with, in the actual winter, with the snow out. That might look cool.
Mm-hmm. That would be.
Uh, then there was a Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman 1984. I wanted the Justice League one, but it's like not available anymore, and it's getting scalped like crazy on eBay. Also, some of the ones with like the realistic hair, just the hair gets super frizzy, and you have to
Mhm.
take care of it like a lot. And I'm like, just give me the sculpted hair. It's much. I can just dust it off and call it a day.
Because at that point, it becomes a doll.
Yeah. And then the other one, it won't be out till end of next year, is Scarlet Witch from Multiverse of Madness.
Ooh,
I
nice.
initially wanted the WandaVision one, but this one just looks so much better to me. So I'm like, I'll just get that one instead.
Good idea. Let me look, see what that looks like. Actually, I'll look that up later so it doesn't just eat a hole in the podcast. Um, let's see. What were some of the biggest challenges that you faced this year?
Um, it's a good question. Uh, I don't know. Like, I'm assuming you're talking about real life situations.
It can be that, or it can be online. It can be really whatever. Like at some point was not a low point in particular, but something of problem. Like it was like a hurdle in the way.
I don't really know, besides, the only big challenge I've had this year, and this kind of relates to something you were doing in the first episode of, well, the first annual episode, was you were fighting the Valkyries,
Mhm.
and I hadn't done it yet. And yeah, there's actually a clip of you doing it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm just dying. Yeah, there was a clip of you doing it in the first annual episode, and um then I ended up doing that as well. That was brutal. Took me 10 hours to kill Sigrun the first time. I got better at it, obviously. But yeah, that was a challenge. I can't really think of any real life challenges I've had because the few I had were like pretty minor shit, and yeah. So,
Understandable.
about
What were you gonna say?
and how about you?
Oh, for me, well, first things first. Taking on Seek Run is a personal challenge. It takes a lot out of you. It took me like a day or two to beat Sigrun. and I had to like turn the first time I fought Sigrun, I had to turn down the difficulty, and I was like, I felt ashamed, but the second time I was able to do it normal
Yeah.
difficulty. For me, I think a lot of the hurdles and like the shit I've been dealing with is really comes from like mental like depression and like the bipolar. But like I think I, despite with all of the pandemic shit going around, this is probably the best I've been in a while, which is pretty nice. Uh, I did get COVID though. That was a bitch.
Oh yeah, I had that too.
Oh,
It was like a rough
it's
like 2 weeks of it because like it's like a week and a half I was out of work or so, and then it was just the last few days just finishing up the recovery of it.
mm, yeah, it'll knock you out for like for a while. For me, it felt like a really like just like a heavy flu.
Yeah,
That must have been because of like the shots and shit too.
yeah. I mean, it felt the same for me. It just
Uh,
was like it just felt like a bad flu.
yeah.
I want to say it was like the first few days. It was just I was in bed, dead to the world. Then after that, it just yeah, it just kind of just felt like a normal flu. And then
hmm
like I went back to normal.
Yeah. Thankfully, we are in peak health, or at least in good enough health to endure that.
Yeah.
Um, and oh, for another obstacle, really, it's I. hmm, I'd say in the area I live in, I don't have like friends per se or anyone around me. So I guess a bit of loneliness and like like curled up into my house kind of thing where it's like almost like a stir crazy where it's
Yeah.
just like I'm sick of just being in one place and just one time. And I do say the thing that alleviates the madness is online friends, like your hairy chest.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Ah.
But
Shit. I'm in an area and my inventory is full. I gotta fucking circle back just to drop shit off.
damn shit. So now that we're over the bad part of it, what would you say made this year stand out in a positive light?
Uh, I don't know.
Out of War Ragnarok?
I mean, yeah, maybe. It's like you got some good games this year.
hmm
I got through some challenges on the said games.
hmm
Uh, yeah.
Good
I'm
shit.
not the best at the game, but like I have videos of fighting the Valkyries and stuff and in Ragnarok and I mean not in Ragnarok and first well not God of War 2018. And like I think I did good. I want to do better because like I'd like to get through every fight without having to use healing stone.
hmm
I mean a revive stone, whatever the fuck it's called.
I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Uh, and yeah, it's well one thing this year has been like my kind of holy fuck. Sorry, zombie came at
That
me.
is a good thing.
Okay, he's dead now. Just unloaded a minigun into him.
No. Oh yeah, nice. There's miniguns in that game.
Yeah, I don't know if you get him in the story, but once you've played it, it's one of the unlimited ammo weapons.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, the weapons are you get a handgun, at least for Claire. I don't know if it's different for Leon. You get a handgun, a machine gun, uh, hang on 1 second. Yeah, handgun, a machine gun, a bazooka, and the minigun. And also a knife that has unlimited uses. It's
Ooh.
just a matter of recovering it when you stab a zombie with it. Okay, so now... Oh, I gotta go up
Uh,
there. I better use healing thing.
all right. So now we are on to let's see. For me, my highlights moving was nice. Getting to play God of War Ragnarok was honestly a really good experience. That game, I think we should have. We're of course going to have our own episode on it in the future, but just me laying the ground right here, right now, is probably like narratively and like gameplay wise, like one of the best games I've played.
Yeah.
It's just so much love in it, and so shit. Good things going my way. Good things going my way. Buying lots of video games. Uh,
Oh yeah, I got a bunch as well. I don't know off the top of my head all I got on PC, but consoles I got a good amount of shit.
good, good.
See, I've
Same here.
got not all of these are like new like this year, but sorry, I'm trying to talk to you, play the game, and look to my left.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
So let's see, uh I got PUBG, which that's one of the things that came with the PS5, even though it's free to play now, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Wolfenstein 1 and 2, Resident Evil Village, but like I gotta play all the other Resident Evils to get to that point.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Another one that came with it is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I'm gonna check out at some point. Definitely because I think the next game comes out like next year,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Definitely gonna be worth getting a PS5.
Oh yeah. Okay. You see, this combo was.
I got a shit ton of games too. I got like Mafia 2, Mafia 1 Definitive Edition, Mafia 3. I got The Last of Us Part 1. No, it's not. Last of Us 1. And then Last of Us Part 2. Uncharted 4. Fucking Far Cry 3. Far Cry 4. A couple other things. There's some good sales going on. The December sales are some of the best year round for anything, like on Steam, for instance. Steam sales. Perfect. If you could eat one human being, who would it be?
Hmm. You.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start running. I,
Well, I'm fat, so it wouldn't be too hard for you.
well, you got a car, so you might actually win.
Nah, I'll be fair.
Okay, you'll be fair.
I don't want to tenderize you too much.
Okay.
Uh,
If I am gone after this episode, everyone, you know where I went.
yeah.
At the end,
Next
just
year, Venom will have just mysteriously died. I'll have
mhm.
two new hosts.
Sounds fantastic.
So, there was a different interesting event earlier this year that had me laughing my ass off, and I told you about it, but I'll tell you again. I was going through my junk mail in my email, and I found there was an email saying that uh your child has registered a Roblox account with your email, which I was shocked because I'm a virgin, so don't know how that happened. And then I went more into it, and I'm like, okay, so someone's uh probably had a similar email to me, and the kid just mistyped it. Like, okay. Uh, I logged into the account and deleted it. So I'd very much like to. I wish there was a way I could find out like the kid reaction. Like, probably came home from school, all excited to play Roblox, and found his account to not exist. Now
Ruined the kid.
there's a chance if you tried to log in that it might have said like, "Oh, you need to just you need to uh oh, you just need to like your password's been changed." Maybe it said something like that. Which yeah, people wouldn't be able to access the password anyways.
No.
It's like you would need my email to do that anyways. But yeah, I just got such a kick out of it, knowing that somewhere some kid was just having a meltdown. And that, like, if the parents, like, calmed down, sat down, and looked into it, they probably would have realized, my God, you fucking signed up with someone else's email.
Hmm.
Which, yeah, that's just fucking funny to me.
Definitely. Well, let's hope they didn't make any purchases.
Well, no, it didn't. It wouldn't have mattered. It was not like my credit card's tied to my email or anything.
Oh no, I'm meaning on their end because that'd all just be gone.
I didn't see anything. Like, it just seemed like they had started an account and added some friends. Like, it was very new.
Uh,
Like, if there was some money involved on it, like, yeah, it probably would have been like, uh, I probably would have just like seen if I don't think you can sell the accounts, but I'd probably just,
Not legally.
yeah, I probably would have just given it to somebody like, here, take it, you know, change it to your email, change it to name, enjoy.
Hmm.
Uh, Anyone who has played Resident Evil 2 before, if you're fucking screaming at me right now, because I'm going in circles, yeah, I'm just distracted talking. So don't kill me.
Just yet.
Yeah. Also, I watched the first season of SpongeBob just this year.
Yay!
Uh, yeah, good. We'll do an episode on it in season 3 at some point.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Good.
Probably do like the first couple seasons, the movie, and we'll see if we continue it from there. I don't think we'd encompass the entire series because that's just a lot.
Right up to the movie sounds all right. The first movie, because that's kind of where I stopped.
My God, I did it again. I walked right past what I needed to do. Fuck's sakes.
So here's a question: Is now that the new year is happening, even though we're recording this currently on the 14th, what are you looking forward to with the new year? It can be a game, it can be just an episode idea, it can be whatever.
I'm looking forward to. I don't remember what movies are happening next year. I'm sure there's plenty of Marvel movies coming out that I'll want to see. I can't remember at the time though. Um, I do, and I apologize for this sound. My battery is dying, so I need to replace it as I sit here. Um, and like I said, I think Spider-Man 2 comes out next year, but let me double check that. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, fall 2023. So yeah, that's gonna be quite a wait. And who knows, that could end up delayed till 2024 for all we know.
Hmm.
I'm excited for that. Well, it's gonna be great going through all the God of War games for one.
Oh yes.
Are you? Wait, hang on a second. I think I've lost my. I can't hear anything.
Oh no.
Uh,
Bro, just has died.
just so you know, if you can hear me, it's not you. I've fucked up a cable. I can't hear anything. Hang
Oh,
on
okay.
just a sec.
All right.
I
I'll
gotta quit out of the game for this.
I'll keep things interesting.
Come on, come on. Okay,
Okay, I'm
there we
done.
go.
I did a little song as you did that.
Okay, so just to explain it for everybody, had a headphone jack on my computer's messed up. I accidentally moved it and it disconnected. So I was talking for a little while and Venom couldn't hear me. Well, no, Venom could hear me, I couldn't hear him. So what I was trying to say was excited for next year to do the God of War games. Anyone subscribed to the channel already would have recognized we already did one, but that was kind of the ones of season two. I don't know when I think of it. That was an episode that was just kind of eh.
Yeah,
So we're gonna redo that, but we're gonna start chronologically this time around, especially with the way we bounce around with topics instead of just feeding you like a synopsis of the fucking movie or game. It
mhm.
works much better.
Oh yes. Has a flow to it where it's like us just going bit by bit.
Yeah,
If we're doing like certain things, like certain movies, I understand that working.
yeah. No, no.
That is definitely something to look forward to because the God of War games are fun. I think I can hear myself. I want to tear my eardrums out. Uh, oh yeah, I can. There's an echo through your mic.
Yeah. Hang on. Some more technical difficulties.
It's all good.
Let me. Okay, we're back. We're
Uh,
back yet again.
Yet again. Oh, I just knocked out my headphones. 1 second, I can't hear anything. Uh, it's completely dark. I have to put on my headphones. There we go. Okay, and I am back. Were you saying anything?
No, I was just waiting. So yeah, uh, it'll be great going through those. Let me see what else do we have here for upcoming shit. Da, da. We're gonna go through a bunch of horror movie stuff. We're gonna finish the uh, Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. That's actually gonna be the premiere episode is Elm Street 4.
Ooh, fun. It's also one of the worst Elm Street movies.
Oh, yes. You're just exciting me
Mm-hmm.
sexually.
Section. This is gonna be a fun one, especially if we bring someone on.
Yeah. Like I have many other things listed here, ideas, but it's like I don't know if we will get to those next year or not. But yeah, I'm excited.
Good
Let's
shit.
see. Oh yeah, this is the year my PS2 died. It was my
Oh,
technically my third PS2. My first one died because I dropped it. The second one died because it was a defective unit sold by GameStop. Thank you, GameStop. And the third one, yeah, just decided the laser wasn't going to work properly, and it's going to cost me like $40 to $60 just to get a new laser. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just buy a new PS2.
honestly,
Yeah,
rest in peace, old PS2.
yeah, it's still here. I'll probably just put it on eBay for like parts. Somebody will buy
Mm,
it. Oh, oh yeah. So anticipation in God of War Ragnarok was. I was really hyped for that game. I played the hell out of God of War 2018, and I uh, I beat the Valkyries like multiple times.
good shit. Mad lad. Absolute
Yeah,
mad lad.
I'm gonna keep doing challenges. I want to do stuff where it's like defeating them like axe only, blades only, shield and fist only. Uh, and then maybe even go so far as to not even use runic attacks or something like that. Was
Oh,
That would be hell. I wouldn't do that on Give Me God of War. That would be too much.
no, no. But fighting Sacred without the runic attacks is going to be insane fight. You're going to have to be really, like, on it.
Still doing it of if I do some do runs, it would probably make it a lot easier.
Ah, if you're do running it, then yeah.
Yeah, because you can get
Freaking
super overpowered.
Mm-hmm. It's really simple to do, too. Do.
Yeah, just gotta do it.
Ah! Oh, speaking of things looking forward to next year, segue. DuckTales Season 2, speaking of Dewey. Hopefully we'll be having the Chad Fez on Wafez himself.
Yes, I wanted to
Hmm.
do that episode in November, but we were just busy.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah.
definitely have to be one of the first episodes of the year. And yeah, we got to mention how like we were intending to do it mere months after the first one, and it's gonna be like a year later.
Perfect.
So, yes, and then of course, uh, Game Awards. Elden Ring won Game of the Year, which is like, yeah, go fuck off. God, Ragnarok should have won that.
For me, I think that God of War winning Game of the Year would have been fucking awesome and well deserved. But at the same time, it's cool that Elden Ring won. But like, I don't know. God of War sweeped though. God of War 6 wins out of the 10 nominations. That is an incredible ratio.
Oh
Horizon Forbidden West unfortunately got like just stomped out, which sucks because Horizon Zero Dawn Horizon Forbidden West are great games. I've only seen gameplay of Forbidden West, but I played through Zero Dawn. So it was kind of sad to see that.
Yeah.
Um, but Bill Clinton
Mm-hmm.
cameo at the Game Awards was interesting. The reformed rabbi Bill Clinton, according to that kid. Strange times we live in, truly. Just like imagine how like easy it must have been to be just like walk up with them and do that.
Yeah. It was pretty ridiculous.
Hmm. Yes, there's going to be a big security change next year, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's see. For me, looking forward to things, I'm looking forward to, yes, we're looking for the Elm Street, of course. I want to finish the Elm Streets because there's actually one I haven't fully watched through, and that's New Nightmare, which is the meta horror one.
Yeah.
That might not actually be on the list, but we'll probably end up watching it anyways. Uh, The God of War, of course, because I actually haven't been through Ascension, Chains of Olympus, and Ghost of Sparta.
So that'd be interesting. You got a couple games to pretty much experience for the first time.
I'm looking forward to that, and I have them on the PS3 also, which is I'm gonna boot up that bitch.
Yeah. Nice.
Um, Honestly, I'm kind of half tempted to get a new PS3 because I have the sliding tray one, that really weird one that gets stuck. I forget what it's called. It looks really weird. Uh, but yeah, and then I'm looking forward to possibly getting a PS5 in the future and getting uh, the Destroy All Humans 2 remake because I feel like that also would be something we should touch upon in that podcast because they're kind of like the zany B movie, the video game.
But yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Hmm. Definitely. And the voice actor for Invader Zim is in there. Fuck, I forgot his name. Look it up, whoever is listening to the podcast.
Yeah, you do that.
Hmm. Also, I hope Bethesda announces something, just even a small snippet on Elder Scrolls 6. I will go feral like a hog in the forest. I love
Very.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
What?
I'm interested in that one. I did lose a bit of interest when they were like, "Oh yeah, we're still using the same engine we've used for like the last 20 years."
Hmm.
But I'm sure it'll still be amusing.
Oh yeah, they've been using the same engine since like Morrowind,
So
which is
where's all the money going at this company?
oh to make sure that Todd ages well. Because have you seen him? He ages perfectly. I think there's just that's where all the money goes is his like cryotherapy.
Maybe he's actually building a real uh, fallout bunker or whatever it's called.
Oh shit. He knows something we don't, and he's using the funds so he can outlive all of us and have the last laugh.
And well, I think we can still talk for a bit more, but I made it to Mr. X,
Ah, yes,
who is
Mr.
actually
X.
RoboCop with this mod.
Ooh, RoboCop. That's something I need to see, and we should probably do an episode on.
Oh yeah, I'd like to watch all of the original movies. Actually,
I haven't seen a single one.
apparently there's like 4 or 5 of them. Fucking terrible.
Damn, that's a lot. We're probably going to need to bring on our expert at watching terrible movies with us, Tato, for some of those.
Yeah.
Elf Bowling was a fun episode. That movie actually kind of made me want to go into a coma, but it was a fun episode to do.
Yeah.
All right. I think really we've kind of squared away everything we were kind of wanting to talk about.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for tuning in to our second annual VHS tapes New Year's Eve party. Well, whatever the fuck. Happy New Year's fuck, and may you get blown by Frosty the Snowman.
Oh.
Huh?
I was just said, ooh.
Ooh, yes. So, Merry Christmas, New Year's Eve, whatever the fuck, and I've been Venom Jewbear. This is Lord Heroicus. Have a good night, and have a happy holidays if you haven't, or whatever. Go fuck yourself.
See you next year.
See you next year.